Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video. As you can see by the title, the thing that I wanted to get into today was COD Mobile. And before anyone goes crazy, just please let me explain. Just let me explain. I know some people like to jump to conclusions when they see the title and the thumbnail, but let me explain. Now, I wanted to talk about how much of a shame COD Mobile is. Now, once again, I'm not trying to give anyone the wrong idea. I haven't played it. I'm not saying it's bad. I just want you to hear me out. And I want to know if you've noticed the same things I've noted after viewing some gameplay. For me, I felt a wave of nostalgia and depression. How so, you may ask? Because it's proof Activision can still make a decent Call of Duty. Ladies and gentlemen, I saw something so similar, yet so different compared to the new COD releases. This COD is doing things like combining maps and weapons from other CODs, and the firing system, even though it's a mobile game, the firing system is actually good. There's actual weapon sway and recoil. I know it's a mobile game, so you'd think, oh, it's supposed to just be laser beams, because, mobile players don't really have access to a lot of things that a console or PC player has, but no, it actually has weapon sway and recoil. Do you all remember the earlier days of Call of Duty where you actually had weapons feel unique? Each weapon fired differently and had different recoil patterns. Sadly, the newer CODs wanted to cater to more audiences, so they got rid of the one thing slightly making the game take a bit more skill, because let's be real, once you got rid of the recoil, this is what you got. We got a spray and pray game. Your weapon works at all distances. There is no such thing as a semi or burst weapon because they are that bad. There is no comparison. But back in the day, it was quite the opposite. All because weapons functioned differently. They all had a place. The recoil and sway direction actually required you to have a bit more skill in being able to manage your recoil, so at least you couldn't just hold it down the entire time like these newer Call of Duties where you can literally be spraying an AK-47 and the thing's not moving. It's literally not moving. If you look at older Call of Duties, that thing would be jumping and you actually had to hold it down or something, whatever you were on, to control it. So due to this, the weapons functioned differently once more. They each had a place, but that fell off with the newer CODs. So what I see with mobile, when I see this game implementing weapon sway and recoil, I think that is a great thing. I really do think that that is taking us back to the older days of Call of Duty, what it used to be instead of this laser beam game right now. When I see this game combining weapons, maps, and streaks from other games, like I think I said in a really long video, I don't remember which one it is, but I did say that I wanted to see like a bit of combination between the Call of Duty games, where you could have, weapons from almost each game, the really iconic weapons. That's what I said that I wanted. So when I see them adding this to make it feel more diverse, I think that's phenomenal. I think that's phenomenal that COD Mobile is literally giving players things that they have wanted in COD for who knows how many years so far. Weapon sway, recoil, weapons from different games for more diversity instead of just, oh, it's the future, so there's no OG weapons, or oh, it's the past, so there's no futuristic weapons. I really like the combination of taking from this game and this game and this game, the really iconic weapons, and putting it all together. I really enjoy that, and I think that's awesome. But then I remember the biggest thing about this game, and it's a mobile game, ladies and gentlemen. It's a mobile game. It's a mobile game. People are not going to give this the time of day. And we know that since it's a mobile game and since it's, I think, free to download, I believe, the microtransactions are going to be rampant. If this was going to be a free-to-play game on console, I genuinely think that this will be able to compete with a lot of games out on console right now, like Apex, Fortnite, etc. But no, we have a mobile game with more effort put into it than compared to like the past 2 to 3 years of these recent CODs. The most intriguing Call of Duty game to date, aside from Modern Warfare 2, it's just Modern Warfare 2, I think, yeah, is a mobile game. Oh my gosh, why? Why, man? Why? You see, and this is exactly what I'm saying. So for any like little 12-year-olds right now saying, "Oh, but TCD, it's too hard to make COD what it used to be. You have so many new players and they don't want to worry about holding down on the D-pad, not the D-pad, but the analog stick to actually control their weapons." Listen to me. A mobile game where you'd think that they're going to give them all of the aim assist in the world, and I'm not going to say that there isn't, because it is a mobile game, has recoil and sway. Call of Duty, the older ones, had recoil and sway. You actually needed skill. I don't know how long ago you guys have been playing Call of Duty, but I've played Call of Duty 3 on the PlayStation 2 multiplayer. The Tommy gun? Oh yeah, don't think that you're gonna just spray and you're gonna be hitting people across the map. You actually had to hold down on the analog stick when you were firing that thing to stay on target. And this was something that stayed prevalent for the later Call of Duties until they started getting all futuristic and crap. And they threw the recoil out of the window and allowed all weapons to kill at all distances. The point that I'm trying to say, guys, is they can still make a good Call of Duty if they want to. But for some reason, they don't make it when they need to. If this Call of Duty was a free-to-play game on the console, I can almost assure you that it would probably dethrone some of these games. You're talking about a free game giving us players almost everything that we've ever wanted in Call of Duty in the past recent years, due to it just becoming the most child-friendly shooter in history. We have weapon sway, we have recoil, we have weapon diversity, street diversity, map diversity. We literally have if you want to play Battle Royale for some stupid reason, there's going to be a Battle Royale mode in it. You want to play zombies, there's a zombies. It's everything that we've wanted in COD just combined, and it's free. But the worst part is it's a mobile game, and this is what I'm saying. Call of Duty Mobile is too good. This was just too good to be a mobile game. I don't understand why they had this amazing idea, and they had this amazing, I guess, to-do list or whatever. I'm trying to think of the word, but I can't right now. They had this amazing concept. That's what it is, concept. And they just put it in a mobile game. Why? You could have been competing with Fortnite and Apex Legends and all of these games right now that are drawing in all these numbers and stuff. And what do? You release the one game, the one thing that we've wanted in Call of Duties, on a cell phone. Do you just not want people to give you money? You seriously think we're gonna play this on our phones, kill our batteries in about 2 hours, or freaking get third-degree burns from the heat that's coming off the back of our phones to play your game that's going to be riddled with microtransactions? And let's be real, this is the mobile department, so if you thought microtransactions on console was bad, oh buddy, you haven't seen anything yet. My biggest gripe about this game is that it's a mobile game. This is just too good. This was everything that players wanted, in my eyes, in a Call of Duty. We wanted a bit of skill gap back in there with the weapon sway and the recoil and stuff. We wanted a reason to use other weapons besides automatics, which recoil and weapon sway do. Notice how I keep saying that, because they were the biggest things that allowed for diversity of weapons. and they took that out in the recent editions. So the fact that we finally have it back, but it's in a mobile game, excuse me, is really, it's really saddening to me. Because, you know, Activision, they're money hungry people, and they want to know how to get the money without being scumbags. Well, they don't care about being scumbags, but they want to know how to get money, and we can tell them how to get the money without being a scumbag. It's just called making a good game. And COD Mobile is that game. The game has everything that we've wanted, period. It has zombies. It has, in my eyes, what I've seen, a decent, you know, it's the typical COD multiplayer. It's got the Battle Royale if you're on that train. We have reasons to use things besides automatics. Like, it has darn near everything that we've wanted. It's like just a melding of all of the previous titles, but with the best of them. I didn't see any jetpacks or anything, so it's, you know, the boots on the ground and whatnot, but it's still allowing for the, you know, futuristic score streak, so that it's at least, you know, borrowing from each thing. And you know it's gonna, like, add on because it's a mobile game and whatnot, so they're gonna add probably more skill streaks with seasons or who knows, whatever. But the fact that this is just a mobile game is so disheartening, because there's so much here, there's so much potential. And it's everything that we've wanted in a game pertaining to Call of Duty. And it's a mobile game. That is a heartbreaker right there, if I've ever felt one, guys. You don't understand how I felt when I saw the gameplay, when I saw the weapon sway, when I saw the score streaks and things from the previous titles, when I saw the map diversity, and I saw maps from Black Ops 1 and Modern Warfare and whatnot. It was everything we've wanted in a game. I can't beat that enough. Pause. I can't tell you that enough. It's crazy to me. It baffles me how they blow it. They just blow it. Once more, you have this great concept and you just throw it out the window. Let's just have it on mobile. I can only hope that they at least consider putting it on console. And I guess they can keep it COD Mobile, or just call it COD Console. I don't care. I just want this experience on console, please. You want our money, Activision? You want to know how to get people to actually pay for your darn microtransactions? It's called to have a good product, and this is that. And I guarantee you, if you had this same thing on console, with everything that is present on the mobile experience, with the recoil and whatnot, you will have people paying for this game. They will gladly pay for the microtransactions. But nope, mobile it is. And everyone, for the most part, is screwed. Gosh darn it, dude. But I do hope you guys enjoyed that episode of Game Discussion. I know it's been a while since I've actually made these, but when I saw that Call of Duty Mobile was that decent for a mobile game, and the fact that that's only going to be on a mobile game, and it's everything we wanted about COD, that gives me freaking jitters, man. But I thank you all for watching. I just want to let you all know that because of how YouTube is censoring content on their platform, if you want to see these videos, please feel free to sub and hit that bell, as it's the only way to receive videos in your feed. Also, feel free to check out my Amino. It will be linked in the comments. It's probably one of the only social medias that I use on the regular, but I don't really have anyone there. So if you do happen to join that and you'd like to get in touch with me and whatnot, feel free to use that. As always, rate the video what you think it deserves. Tell me what you would like to see in the future in the comments below, and I will see all of you in the next one. Take care.